everyone, welcome back to Saber Brick Studios. My name is Jeremy. I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome back to building Port Royal and Lego. This is going to be a massive update week. If you guys have not seen some of the previous episodes for building Port Royal and Lego, I've been working on this project for over 6 months now, kind of part-time while I'm working on my university coursework and finishing up finals. So bear in mind that there's a lot of kind of weird time jumps where there's not a lot of content. I apologize for that. I'm doing my best to release this in preparation for Brickworld Chicago 2024. That is about officially a month away from now in mid-June. And one of the mocks I'm going to be showcasing in this Port Royal mock is of course my custom black pearl mock based off of the original Lego set. And as you guys will be seeing images playing right now of the Dauntless and the Interceptor, I've also been working on different modules of Port Royal. I have found of late that building Port Royal is not only too big of a scale for me to do for a direct recreation, but is not really realistic for Brickworld Chicago this year. So I'm going to be integrating all of the current modules I have into a larger joint layout that's going to be the length of pretty much this joint table. I'm going to have a lot more room to display the ships as well and some of the other modules that don't fit in with this current layout. But I'm going to be starting my work on a massive kind of pirate port diorama that is influenced and take inspiration from Port Royal, but is not a direct recreation. Because to be honest with you, doing direct recreations kind of really limits creativity in my opinion. There's just not a lot of options, and I really feel that I don't succeed in recreating something perfectly because it is almost impossible. Also, just the sheer scale of Port Royal being one joint layout that is scaled to all of the ships properly is way too big a project. I do not even have the space to build portions of that. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with this. Again, I'm really excited to kind of integrate the current modules I have, which you'll be seeing as the video is playing out here, into this new joint layout. I'm going to have a lot of fun making it. And again, the main thing is just having fun building custom Lego mocks. If that sounds good to you guys, let's jump into this building Port Royal update. So I wanted to show you guys some just overall progress images as I was laying out and kind of playing with the design scale. I went with this 4 foot by 3.5 or 2.5 foot base plate kind of depth here. I'm using a lot of half base plates and full base plates to create the entire town. The entire town is going to have 7 base plates and then another 7 half base plates dedicated it solely. And also I'm building this massive beach line that's also going to have several civilian docks and trading ports. And a lot of this is going to be integrating past designs and beach designs into it. Super cool. I love constructing the seawall. This is going to give me so much space to build a massive conjoint Port Royal mock. Alright guys, so quite a bit has changed. I've made quite a lot of building progress on this giant Port Royal mock. Again, I've decided to go with a much larger and conjoined layout instead of different sections. I just think it matches what I want more. Some areas that are very close to completion include this one beach line here. I'm really trying to use a lot of different colors to bring out the sand details and of course the water coming up in the shores, as well as detailing the seawall that we're going to have here as well. Then there are these 2 larger docks here. Again, I'm using a variety of different pieces on the seawall and kind of shores to kind of lighten this up. I'm also going to add a lot of palm trees in different colors. For example, this completed unit from my older Port Royal diorama mock is going to be integrated into this in a similar style. I'm pretty happy with this. These are the civilian docks that are going to be used for these smaller boats and possibly a trading ship. I'm very, very happy with the scaling of this. These are going to go a little bit past this seawall here and connect into the rest of the mock. And of course, the back section over there is cleared. I am building an entire border for this, as well as connecting these by these Technic pieces. I apologize for the parts mess in this middle section. That's kind of my workstation. Over here, this beach line needs a little bit more work just because this is going to connect to part of the fort that I'm going to be building. I'm only going to be able to build part of the fort. I'm going to be working on that in previous uploads for this video, but I'm really trying to scale this properly to the ships while also just making this a really fun and easily attainable mock to create. So now the main question is, what am I going to do with these entire 1 base plate and half base plate going across the entire span of this back section? Well, while this build needs a little bit of repairs, this is kind of a trading post. I do want to build a few more towns that are going to completely line the back of this mock. There's probably going to be 4 to 5 buildings. I want to build a pub, a wheelhouse of some kind, the blacksmith shop, an inn of some kind, and probably an armory or weaponry for the actual troops outside of the fort, or I may just integrate that into the actual fort layout. And then in this front section here, this is going to be a huge pathway that's going to be connecting these docks. There's going to be a lot of cargo offloading going on there. I really want to have this mock feel spacious and not too crammed or crowded. I also am very much focusing on detailed work on this mock. I really want to make this build look fantastic. While this is in this rough stage, I'm really trying to detail the seawall with different smaller pieces and all that kind of stuff, and different types of it and moss pieces. I really want to try to integrate this into the terrain as much as I can. But yeah, I'm super excited for what I can do in this kind of coming weeks here. I'm really excited to see what I can actually come up with. I want to build a crane or two to lift cargo off. And of course, the interceptor dock, kind of the military dock, is going to be connected to the fort, which is not able to fit on this table. I have to build it on a whole separate layout. I'm working on this civilian section first because I really want this to be a really nice display piece. This is a 4-foot table, so that's exactly what this dimension is, 4 foot by 2.5 foot here. So I'm really happy with the progress I've made so far in this episode. Again, my goal is to integrate the custom Lego pirate ships that I've built, including the Black Pearl that is based off of the original set. And then these two ships, which need a lot of repair because I just took them out of storage, but it's the Interceptor and the Dauntless, made in play scale editions. And I'm also going to turn this creator set that is a pirate ship into just a plain trade ship. I'm going to remove some of the pirate logos and all that from this to make this more of an integrated Navy ship. If you guys want to check out some of the previous videos for Port Royal, make sure you guys check out the cards in the description below. I apologize for kind of the sporadic uploads for this mock series. I really did not have much time at university to actually work on these mocks, kind of in my spare time for fun. But now that I'm back home and working on some stuff part-time as well, I have a little bit more time to dedicate to this mock project. And I can say, from a bird's eye view, this is looking really cool. I've always wanted to build a larger Port Royal diorama that's just able to give me more creativity. I think trying to be too original to the actual source material is really hard to do. And I think having this kind of open canvas is really helping me. But make sure you guys stay tuned for the next episode of Building Port Royal and Lego. I'm super excited to continue this mock series for you guys. This is going to be super fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next Building Port Royal.